So till yesterday we covered this dashboard and line chart. This multi-measure line chart. This is single dimensional multiple measure. This one is stacked. This is side by side circle chart, and this is stacked circle chart. So this we covered till yesterday. For today, the rest of the different type of line charts will cover. Like here it is. There is a prerequisite that you can create the line chart only if you have a date attribute, one date attribute. However, without using the date attribute also, I can create a line chart. Let's see. So I will add different customers here and customer wise sales. Now there is no option to enable line chart for it. Okay. So as there is a prerequisite that the date has to be there. So far there is no date attribute here in my chart, in my dimension and measure. So it is not enabling. However, I can change the type here. First of all, I have to, if you want to create the line chart with this data, then first of all you choose the bar chart which is enabled for this condition. I choose this bar chart, then I will swap the orientation. Then instead of automatic, I will just change the type to bar chart here. To line chart. Now I could form the line chart from this data without having a data attribute. Okay. So this is a simple line chart. This is one product. Now the dimension is product, measure is only sales. Format and change the orientation. Okay. Sorry, this is customer and customer is sales. Now I would make a different type of comparisons here. This is one dimension. Here in this chart I had one dimension and three different measures to create a comparison between two different type of line chart. Okay, so there are three line charts with three pans, and these are all the measures. So single dimension multi-measure chart. Now here I would try to create something different. Okay. Now every customer has different type of product. Okay, every customer order different products. So what does it make sense? This particular chart looks beautiful, but though it is difficult to analyze, but if there will be 2, 3, 4 customers, then we can enable it like this. Say I would not add multiple products. There's so huge list of products here, so I will just exclude all and then only enable, say, probably these 5 products. Okay. Now this is looking cool. Okay, so I have this for individual customer, I have this product, and probably every customer has used or ordered this product. Now out of it, I have got this only customer which made the highest sale of this product. Okay, now like this is one product. Whoever the customer, like this one, who brought the highest sale of this product. So this is a type of chart. It is what we can say as multi-dimensional chart, multi-dimensional and single measure. Now what are the dimension here? One is customer, second is product, third is sales is a measure. Now how to do it? There was a very clumsy records. It was not properly readable, these product names, so I could rotate the label. So if you rotate the label which is showing vertical, it would be showing horizontal like this. So now it is easily understandable and readable. So these are the list of customer names. I'm getting their names, and there is a horizontal bar chart, scroll bar. Why? Because those all data are not able to be accommodated in this particular space. I may enable few more products. So this chart is exactly looking like this. So there are multiple dimension and single measure. Okay. What I can name it? Customer wise products sold. Now I had this sales. I can add this label to here. Every point probably has a label. Now even color can be even better. I maybe align this color. This is better. I can make the size as different, thick or thin. So it's up to you how you are presenting. This is just an alternative of this chart, whereas this particular chart is having a comparison between multiple measures. I can even add another measure like quantity, revenue, sales, and let's have discount as well here. This is discount, and this particular chart has a different effect. Okay. So this we can, in case of bar chart, if you compare this, what chart it could be? If you just compare this line chart with the bar chart, then it would be a kind of stacked bar chart, right? Because for every customer, they are having a lot of products. So if you just represent the same in a bar, then it will form like this, right? This I'll just change it to a bar chart. So this is become exactly like the stacked bar chart. So we just convert them to line chart, form like this. So it is a stacked line chart, we can say. Now there's another line chart which looks like a side by side bar chart. So let's also add this. We'll first add the month from date. I will add list of month I have, and then I would like to show month wise products sold here. Again, I have different products and month wise discount also. I have taken the discount. Now if I'll just represent the chart in this way, it will be kind of month, and then there will be another dimensions needed, which will break them into different yeah. So this is like side by side bar chart, line chart. This is exactly how we are representing the side by side symbol chart. This is what we have is side by side bar chart. If you just make them converted to stack, in case of line, it would look like this. And if you just convert to this particular chart to line chart, then it would look like this. Okay. So every month has different products, and the product sales you are able to see here. There's a discount. You can also have multiple measures here. So sales versus discount, I just added. However, there are 2 dimensions and 2 measures, right? Sales versus stock versus discount. So this is one. There are 3 different measures and 2 dimensions. So the dimensions are month and then product. So here I can give the color differentiated by month. Okay. So every month has a different color. Or if you want to represent them into different this also, like this discount. So it is month-wise coloring, and if you want to make the coloring by, say, measure, so little bit to look good if you represent them into different months, because I have the legends here also by month. Okay, so let's make it as a dimension-wise coloring. I cannot have the product-wise color because line chart will always have a contiguous color. A single line should have a single color. Okay, like bar chart, every bar has different colors, so it could not be possible in case of a line. In case of discount, just start the discount to this label. So I'm getting the discount which is here. So in the quantity, I just have added this one, so let's not add it. So I have to, in the discount, I have to add the discount only. So it is showing the different, the percentage of discount. 35%, 12%, 14%, 42%, and so on. Now sales percent. So here, though I have 2-dimensional chart and 3 measures. So for 3 different measures, those are having 3 pans. It is having, there are 3 different type of mark boxes you'll be getting. Okay, and whatever the effect you'll do here in all, it would be applies to all of these pans. However, I want to make it different. Like I want to make this a label as a discount, this label as sales, and this label as quantity. So I can even apply all those things separately. Sum of sales like this. And then for quantity, you can add the quantity here. So I'm getting this line chart which having. So let's not make it more clumsy, because on every nodes I'm getting huge set of data which is being too clumsy. So I would only like to show the highest and lowest sale of each month. Okay. In case of a product, say in case of highest discount, sales and quantity. How do I do it? In this particular chart, I want to show immediately. I want to see this I want to make this comparison. I want to show immediately whatever the data is highest and whatever the lowest, and I want the labels will be shown on that nodes only. Okay. So in that case, I would go here and in the label, just apply. Instead of this mark show in all, you can show maximum and minimum. Okay. So this should be more easier to analyze that whichever the data is highest in this case. For March, which product is highly sold? This particular product is highly sold. The highest node is here. Lowest is this one. For February, the highest sales is this one and lowest sales is this one. For February, here the highest quantity is this one and lowest quantity is this. So it is showing the labels only in case of highest and lowest. Right? Are you getting it? Hello?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I can name it, month-wise product trend. Okay, month-wise product comparison. Because I'm doing a comparison between quantity, sales and discount. Month-wise product comparison. If I'd like to show the product names also, I can also add a quick filter here. Then you can also see the products like this. Okay. So the third chart is dual line chart. Now what is dual line chart? It is basically, here you can see in this particular chart I have how many axes? X axis and Y axis. This particular chart I have X axis and Y axis. So like that, in dual axis chart I should have X axis, Y axis and another axis which is in the right side, that would be Z axis. Okay. So in dual line chart I can have one dimension and two measures, not even three measures. One dimension and maximum two measures. Okay, so that could be, one is X axis, that is dimension, Y axis is the first measure, Z axis is the second measure. Right? Now, so I may have a comparison by date, month, anything. So say I would take country. Or maybe state. Add to sheet. Let's yeah, okay, this one. I just have this all the cities I'm getting, all the states I'm getting. Okay. So here, and from all states, what I can do, I would try to find out um, I have this many measures only. Okay, let it be a revenue. State-wise revenue I am getting. Now I want to make a comparison. State-wise sales versus. So I want to make a comparison through line chart. So how would I form a line chart through this data? Because to form a dual line chart also, it needs a prerequisites as one data attribute, right? So without using a data attribute, let's see how to create a line chart. First of all, you have to create a bar chart out of it. Then change the style to line. Now this is one axis which is a state. Second axis is revenue. And third axis I will take revenue versus sales. Say revenue versus discount. Okay, there's a variation of the data. Okay, so here it is, one dimension, and those two measures are showing in a single axis only. I want this axis, maybe discount or revenue, will come to right side. Okay, so that I can compare between this and this. There were two lines which would be nested like this, which should be make comparison, but they should have not two different pans. Rather, it will have a single pan, and the axis should be two. So how can I do it? I have to just notice this one. I have two measures. So in any of your measures, you have to right click on this down arrow and go down. Here you can find this option called dual axis. Okay. So if you make it dual axis, it will form a chart like this. So this chart is very effective in case of comparison like sales versus revenue, target versus achievable, boys versus girls performance. Okay, so batting versus bowling statistics. So those are all the statistic or the comparison, or say India versus Pakistan, match statistics or run rate. So this should be very effective in case of comparison. And when you show those into in a single pan, then it will be more eye-catching to compare. But if you make them into double pans, then for comparison, it is not so identical. Okay, so better you can just select the right side from the last first measure, second measure. So you have to select the second measure here and come here and select the type as dual axis. Okay. Now the discount versus revenue. So revenue, say I'm just considering as a red color, and discount I will just take it as I can change the color from here from any time. Maybe discount is this one and revenue is this one. Okay. Okay. Pink is a discount and this is the discount and this is revenue. Okay. Now here, once I'm hovering the mouse, it is showing list of states. So this is state of revenue line, and this is discount line. Green is a, so in the selection it should be highlighted. So why not it is getting highlighted? Because I have not choose this option. Highlight selected item. Now if I select one, then that would be highlighted, and here it is showing discount. So it's in the percentage, it is 24%, I think. If you divide this discount by 100, then it would be this much. The revenue is like this. So there are two marks I'm getting. One is revenue, second is discount. So for revenue, you can add the revenue measure to label. Discount, you can add discount measure to revenue label. So still it is becoming more clumsy. So the label could be maximum and minimum would be looking better. And here this will also be maximum and minimum. Okay. So here it is minimum revenue, minimum discount, and maximum revenue and maximum sales discount here in this part. So clear? How did I do the comparison chart? That is dual axis line chart. Dual axis comparison. So I've got these.
Mostly in comparisons, or in which situations this chart is used?
Yeah, it's useful mostly for comparison. If you want to make a trend analysis, then trend could be here in this way, it's better, or maybe this one for a trend. And this is a simple trend analysis, and this one also. But when you go for a comparison between two states, comparison could be possible easily done in a single pan, not in multiple pans actually. Okay. So if you go for this should be in a single pan. It would be more beautiful, looking more beautiful.
Okay.
Let's add them into the dashboard. Customized product sold, product comparison, then dual axis comparison. So I'll just make it as a revenue versus comparison. I can keep this dashboard name as comparative analysis. Now this could be my first chart. Then I can add this one here on the right side for the comparison. And before that, let me just stretch the width of the dashboard. Let's make it automatic. And then this could be in the bottom because it has a very huge set of data. Okay. So looking nice. Different months from January to December. I'm having the products, and those products are squeezed because the data is completely fit into the dashboard. So let's do one thing. I can make it as fit by height. So so that I'll be having this view. Now like this also, it is too much clumsy, not readable at all. So make it fit by height, not make it by width. And this is a single comparison. Also make it as fit by height. So I can even make the level rotated so that the data can be shown like this. Now here it is showing product, here it is comparison. So let's do one thing. Those highlighted, those legends, color legends. I don't want to put it here in the right side because the chart size also is needed to be expanded. So what I can do, I can just make them floated. Like this can be floating. This can be placed on the top of chart, and this is month. I can even make it floating. Let's not make it floating. I would just make it as a filter and will be placed on the top, in the bottom. So arranged in a single row. These legends should be arranged in a single row now, and I would fit them into the bottom of this chart here. Okay. Okay. Looks nice. No. Edit title, month of date it is showing, so I'll just change it as month. So this filter, it's came to the, no, it is not getting so it is getting highlighted because my date of January is there, February is there, March is there, and so on. And then these products, so product I can also put it in the middle of this bar chart. So I'll just make, or else you can remove this also. I will move to here. So this chart, I can change the title here, edit title, measure names, discount versus revenue, and measures, discount versus revenue, let it be here in the corner. I can change the format, and this here the setting can be maybe this redwood transparent, something like this. Here also you can give the setting. Okay. Then just give particularly based on this chart, just format and give the border. So give the head color, border like this, and pants also like this. For this also you can define a border. The border, and here also. So this is multi-dimensional line chart. This is comparison chart in dual axis. It is multi-dimensional, multi-measure line chart. So now I can hide these sheets which have been used in the dashboard. Let's see the dashboard in the full view. Looks nice. Here's a comparison. Here it is a combo chart. We can call it as a combo chart also. Okay. I can show the title here, comparative analysis. And here I can give the title, trend analysis. So if you just, it is in sheet name. So whichever the sheet name you give here, automatically taking that name as a title of this dashboard. So if you give title, it should have a better clarity on this. So show dashboard title here, this button. Let's enable this one. Like this also. So we're done with the line chart, we're done with the bar chart, three type of bar chart, we're done with there's a block chart, then circle view charts, we completed. Now the next I will start working with geography, this GIS based analysis. Before that, maybe we'll cover this tomorrow. Before that, let me tell you the type of filters we can use it in the dashboard. So, what are the type of filters here? Okay, so there are three different type of filters in Tableau, and this is also very highly asked interview question. Dataset filter, so this is dataset filter is a global filter kind of filter, like whatever the filter will apply there. So these three filters will be only applicable to the data. Okay. So when you are retrieving the data from the backend to front end, you have to apply this filter in those data. Now, database filter is applies to the data in a very initial level. So that is also globally effectable. When you apply a filter on a database, then say you have a company and they have a data of different branches, New York, and then Germany, then Russia, so different countries and the cities are there. So As a multinational company, they have different branches. But as a professional, let's say you are doing an analytics for Mumbai branch only. Then you can filter the data. Despite of getting the entire data to the dashboard and filtering there, you are filtering the data. Say there are 1 million of record, and if you just filter it from the backend while we are doing a data model, that filter will be called as dataset filter. So this filter will be applying to the data model or the extract file only. Even if you're in a database, it may be millions of records, but in your extract file, it will be those records related to your subject area. And then context filter is applying to a document or worksheet level. See, database filter, if I'll just do any changes, that will affect to all the KPIs, all the dashboards which you have prepared and which you have related to this dataset. Those refer to this dataset.
So you meant to say like whatever the sources we are using, that is applicable to all the sources, I mean all the workbooks using that source.
Right.
Is it correct?
Whatever the source, like our product transaction DB we are using, that's a product transaction and customer three tables are there.
Yeah.
If I do any dataset filter there, that would be applicable to hundreds of KPI, those referring to the datasets.
Okay.
Now this is a global filter. This is applying. This is done mostly by the development level.
Oh, this is dataset filter you're saying, right?
Right.
And
Now,
what about, so here you're specifying it is only for the extracts, or can we apply even for the live as well?
Both. Okay. So as it is said, dataset are of two types. So it is also be applicable to live and also be applicable to extract mode.
Okay.
Now context filter is also done in a development level. Only developer can do it, and user would not see this effect. And this context filter is applicable to only a particular worksheet. I am filtering a data of 5 years in a KPI, and I am showing year-wise records. And in another KPI, I am filtering the data of months. Month-wise trend I am showing, and those months are from current year only. Okay, current year, that is 2017 or 2016-17. So in that case, I can filter through context filter, and that would be applicable to that particular KPI only. Okay, user would not see the context filter. While at the runtime, user cannot see, but in developer level only we set this filter. And this should be and this is basically user level filter. So whichever the filter you will apply here, that would be visible to user, and user can make a slice and dice. Okay. For the selection for different type of changing the data, for filtering the data, this quick filter can be visible to user in the runtime. So let's see. I have here my one data set. Say, suppose I have this data, I have this database. Now, I will. This data is in SQL Server, right? So now I came to here in this data set. It is in extract mode. I'll apply the filter to both the charts because both the data sets, this is in extract and that was another data set, order database is in live. So here I can apply the filter here, add filter. I have different date. From date I will extract here. So how many years of data we have? I have this many years, so I will only take, say, let's assume year 2010 or maybe 2016. I can choose like this. I mean, it would have selected, but it would be excluded. I mean, this day year should be excluded. Either like this, or I will select this only, so this will be included. So now, okay, automatic update. Only 2 records I am getting from 2016. So edit this one. Let's take any other year like 2012. So I'm getting a fair bit of number of records here. If I'm going to here, you can see the differences in any chart. See, this chart was showing little bit bulky, right? But now the data is filtered and it is showing very less. Just try to notice the chart looks in is getting change. Data is getting changed. Here also, see, as it is 2016. Earlier, 2012, earlier the data were so huge numbers, so there was a
So it will affect the
now this
charts also, right? So already created charts.
Yes. Yeah. Entire sheet, entire dashboard, entire charts, those are referring to that dashboard.
No.
I mean, those are referring to that data source.
No. Okay.
Now this is called database filter, data set filter, not database. Okay, because database is our SQL server and data set is this one. Data set is a kind of view, right? This is our data sets. Now this is one extract file. I'll just go to the live mode. This one is live. You can see the differences in icons. Double database is extract and single database is live. So in live connection also I can add a filter. Add. So what I can do, I will select only customer, say one customer data. Sorry. Ahmad Abdullah, I will take this particular customer only and rest I will exclude. Okay. So I'm getting this product now. I have to check that which record, which chart is using this. So far I have not used any chart based on that database. Okay. So this is how it is applied. Just have an idea on that. Here it is filter applied. Now I'll make a context filter. Let's see how the context filter is applied. It is applicable to the particular KPI. So here it is showing city, right? City wise is stock. So I will just add this city to filter. So this particular filter box, which is in a KPI label, that is called context filter. So once I add this, it will show the content of this filter. Now I can restrict few countries, like exclude, say few countries I will restrict.
Amit, can you show us once again? I just missed that one. Didn't get that. Your screen is just slow here.
Context filter, right?
Yeah.
So this is on a KPI label. As I said, context filter is applied on the KPI label or object label. So just any any filter which you add to this particular filter mark here. These are called the marks, right? So I have used what dimension I have used here. I have used the dimension as city. Measure is sum of quantity. So the same dimension city I will add here. Either I can filter by dimension or by measure also. Say I have added the quantity as measure. So I will just add the quantity to filter, and I am showing sum of quantity. So I will function as sum. Then next, so it is showing, numeric values are normally show in a range because it is minimum value and maximum value. So I can define the data which would be showing from 500 to 1000. And say okay. See, now this filter is called context filter. It's quite less number of records here, and you see every quantity there belongs to this range, that is 500 onwards and below 9. Right? So this I can also filter it out. This filter, context filter, I made it based on the measure. This I made based on the customers, and that is timing. I can drag it here to context filter, and I would restrict customer to see this, probably none, exclude, and I will exclude say few customers.
Can we hide this filter as well, or?
This is already hidden actually because it is not going to be visible to user.
Oh, okay.
See, got it? Okay. Few customers I am able to see only. Or else if you want to define, this is one, or else you can go to wildcard also. See all those customers, those are starting with B alphabet. Okay. So all these customers, those are starting with B, like this. Starting with C. So like this we can make it filters. So remove this wildcard, clear it, and none. I have defined few customers. Okay. So this is a context filter apply based on a dimension. This context filter apply based on a measure. Cool. Now let's come to the quick filter, which would be enable user. Now you see this in the runtime. You also use the dashboard. Now there is no option to see this filter in the runtime. This is and database filter I have already. Now I'll apply this here, the quick filter, which would be to filter your data at runtime. So I will select this one. This is a kind of quick filter because legend is also kind of quick filter because at runtime I'm able to show it. Apart from this, if you want to add anything like let me just format this one. Let me just remove this filter from the database.
Yeah, Amit, your screen is too slow, so it was not coming.
Yeah, it's not coming up fastly. And even your voice is also just breaking.
Okay. Oh, is it? So we're just about to close it, close the session. So, okay. So a quick filter you can apply. Say this is customer. I want to show customer wise records. So based on this particular chart, I can apply a filter. So no customers are there to select, right? So how would I add a customer here so that user will select the customer data? Just select this particular KPI. I want to take the dimension or measure as a quick filter. So go to analysis, filter, and customer. So I have added this particular filter here. I can change the filter is type like this. This is one filter, and then product also I will take. So select this one, then filter and product.
Your navigation is very
So
slow, Amit. Not able to see it.
oh, so let's conclude the session today because I'm just going to end up. You can get this from the recording. Huh? So probably the internet connection has showing some issues. So just a horizontal object, and in this object I will add these two filters. Okay, no, don't worry, I will just also repeat the same thing tomorrow session.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as we're just about to close, I'm just trying to show the filter. So this is how the quick filter works. So you can add a horizontal object to this button here. So this will become a container. There I can add any number of filters. So here it is showing a list of what? So this is I think countries. So I can select this, whichever the dimension used in this KPI. Select this KPI, then go to analysis, then go to filter, and here as use here, I can add the script to this particular filter. So I'm getting this type of filters on the top. I can also show a product which is month which is showing here. So just add it, go to analysis, legends, and month of date. So I can add this one also to here in the product. So let's just remove this one because I have added this product to this filter. Month to this filter. Now these are all my quick filters. I can format it. Format container. Give a sparing. Okay guys, so let's conclude the session today. So we need to also give you some time so that you can also have a practice on that. So what we covered today? We covered this multi-dimensional line chart, which is a kind of stacked line chart. This is comparison chart, which is a dual axis comparison chart, and this is multi-dimensional side-by-side line chart. Okay. Then we created a filter, database filter, context filter, and quick filter. Okay. So let's meet tomorrow at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure. If you have a doubt today's session, we will repeat the same thing tomorrow. Few things,
Yeah.
so I will give you a recap on that. Sure. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye. Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.